Look at this overgrown garden. There's so much things going on right now. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dee, and today we're going to talk about things that I will not be doing next growing season. But I mean next growing season, I mean it's like next summertime, like 2025. So my garden has been very productive. It's been raining like crazy, so my vegetable plants are growing like crazy with that. I have a very busy work schedule, so I haven't been out here a lot to work or anything like that. But this morning I came out here, I had a few minutes. I grabbed some cucumbers and zucchini, and they were like ready to be picked. Like I couldn't let them even stay there another night. But I know that tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning and try to do some yard work, because I really need to trim and get rid of some of my plants. They are overgrown, they are like crazy, and I mean, I gotta do something. This year I'm quite happy about my garden, but although at the beginning I had a little bit challenges because I was still in the process of like working on the layout, trying to fill in all the raised beds, so I was a little bit behind on how I want to set up my garden. And so I tried to scramble everything together. I really didn't put a lot of thoughts as much as where I want things, but I thought it would work. I mean, it worked a little bit. It's not like it didn't, but I know that by coming out here, there are certain vegetables that's really struggling. So there are a few things that I want to show you that I will probably not going to be doing it. So this video is more like if you are a new gardener or something like that, you have an idea of how things may look if you put them together, or maybe if how much space you might want to give them. So let's get to all the way to the right end of my garden. This 3 raised beds. I have onions, peppers, tomatoes, and I have zucchini, of course the squash over here, not squash, cabbage over here. Look at closely, my pepper plants are really suffering right now because tomato plants are everywhere. I mean, look at this. Look at all these tomatoes that I have. If you have watched my previous video, I was out here about over a week ago. Actually, I did cut a lot of branches from the tomato plants, but it looks like because we got all this rain, and I did fertilize these plants a couple of weeks ago, and they are like going crazy right now, and I'm kind of happy about it, but I really don't want any of my other plants to suffer. If you look at this, I mean, look at these tomato plants that I have. But I do have, like, I need to cut some of the branches off of this, and right here, like, this is not how I want things to look. Actually, this morning I went to Home Depot. I did purchase like a Velcro type of tapes to attach the tomato plants against the cattle panel. So I'm gonna be doing all those stuff tomorrow. I also purchased like some sticks to hold my peppers. Probably this row of onions, I will be harvesting them tomorrow, including some of my peppers. I mean, look at this stuff. These are ready to be harvested. These are an excellent peppers for salads, in my opinion, and they're really good with cooking as well too, but I like them in my salads. This right here gonna get trimmed tomorrow. We have a bunch of tomatoes on here, and harvest them. I'm gonna also harvest this right here. These are ready to be harvested. I hope I don't have any damage on this. Look at this thing. Look at this right here. So this is the same story. I have some onions and peppers and tomatoes right here. If you can see, something got, oh no, they're just fine. This right here, look at all this stuff I have. Onions, some of them again need to be harvested. I think tomorrow I'm gonna pull this out. I mean, I did harvest a few potatoes, a few zucchini from here, and I think I need to plant something else. There's lots and lots and lots of. What is this? More peppers here, onions. Here's another cabbage over here. Uh-oh, blossom rotten. I gotta do something about this. There's lots of rain, and this is so I need to do all this stuff. More tomatoes here. I mean, there's lots of stuff here, but I just need to have it more organized and I have a better support system. It's a good idea to have it, but I mean, this is not really working out. I mean, look at this. My pepper plants are really suffering. And I don't know if you remember, I did a video a couple of, on my last video, I planted Mexican sunflowers here. And they did come out. And I'm gonna actually take them out when maybe another week or something and plant them in this place where they're supposed to go. There's more peppers right there. So next year, I am probably not gonna put the onions in the same bed. I'm gonna do a row of peppers and my tomatoes over there. So if I do onions, I'm probably gonna put them on the edges if I decide to put them in the same bed. Uh-oh, and see another, look at this. Right, I gotta come here, probably give them a nice fertilizer. Oh, this is so sad. Right, well, we'll take care of this later. I mean, look at this. This is now how it should be. And this is right here. It's just, some of my plants are really suffering right now. So let's get through here. This is growing like crazy. Oh, my chard. I can't wait to harvest those. And there's my lettuce. This is going to go to individual cups very soon. And same story with the tomatoes on here. Peppers, they're starting to look good. There's some harvest that I can have, but I think they need a good fertilizing as well. Let's talk about this right here. I love it. I love it, but it's very mixed in. Everything is like everywhere. So let's talk about the first thing. Remember my squash plant that was really doing good, and one day I came out here, it was dying. And actually one of this right here, it was already detached from the oh, there you go. It just came off. There we go. Now I have this. So I don't think it's very hollow. I don't think there's anything in it, but oh well. So this is something that I will not be doing again. In this raised bed, I have pumpkin, I have cantaloupe and cucumbers over there. So next time, which is next year, this is not how I'm going to do. I am not going to plant all these vegetables together. I'm only going to put only one variety. Either it's going to be zucchini or squash or cantaloupe or watermelon, but I'm not going to mix in two different variety. And also this right here on the edges, I have garlic right over here. Although it was a good idea at the beginning, now I look back, I really don't think it's that good. Probably next year I will not be doing this either. And this is going to be harvest tomorrow too. I'm going to get rid of all those, not get rid of them, like I'm going to harvest all this garlic. And I'm gonna pull that dead plant from here, and I'm gonna allow the cantaloupe to grow. Let me see if I have any cantaloupe. Well, there you go. There's one over there. I think I have seen a few, but I don't know. Now I'm still gonna have this right here, but when I plant something over here, I'm gonna probably do only 2, maybe 3 plant of cucumbers like that. I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of like I have it right now. So that will give enough time, like space in here. It will not be, look at all this bugs. As much as I, where'd you go? So I mean, it looks okay, but now I just look back, I just don't like it. Something ate my sunflower. It's literally gone. This is doing okay. So this is, here we go. This is another one that I have watermelon here. I have green beans growing. I have squash, butternut squash here, and I also have pumpkin in here. There's just too much going on here, and my garlic as well. So this is something that I will not be doing next year either. I'm just gonna put one plant only. So I'm gonna look at this. There's one hanging right there, which is fine, and there's right over here. That's there's another one right over here. These are very small, but my green beans are doing pretty good. So I should be, they're fast growing, so I should be harvesting very soon. But look at this over here. Look at all these bugs. I kill them and they still come back. Like they want to die in here. So if you look at this, I feel like everything is like literally struggling. There's just too much going on. It's hard to do anything. But if you look at this, the one over here, looks like somebody, looks like something already, oh no. This is not what I want to do. It literally, look at this. This is so disappointing. There's a little hole in there and something already got into it. This is the only big one I had. Well, there's another one, but what is this? I'm very disappointed. I really feel like you need to take everything out and replant them. That's how I feel right now. This is really hurt me. Let me just put it right here. I have another one. This is probably a result of me not coming out here all the time. I probably out here once a week, if that. There's another. This is doing pretty good. All right, I like that. But still, like, this is just too much. All right, let's talk about this raised bed. Planted very late. This is red cabbage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even have it, but I have block beans planted over here, and looks like some of them did germinate, but some of them are not, like especially ones that's over there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have anything from there. Did I put, oh, they're slowly coming out, so I'm just gonna be coming out soon. And look at this over here. I still haven't taken those out. I feel like this right here is a disaster. I'm like, what is going on in here? Oh my goodness, is anything growing? Do I have anything in here? No, this is all green plant, like nothing. I mean, there's no tomatoes. This is gonna be gone tomorrow. I'm gonna cut all of this. This is just ridiculous. There's some tomatoes over there, but I don't know if they're even growing. Parsley, eggplant. There's a lot of nitrogen in here. That's what it looks like. Everything is like green, but there's no fruit and flowering, so maybe too much nitrogen. That's what I can think of. Since I did not have my beds ready in time, there were certain things that, how do I say, like, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. I had a lot of plants, so this raised bed right over here took all the extra plants and all the things that I didn't have. I just planted them in there. But this is what I get. I mean, this is crazy. I never thought I would have this right here. It's grown just crazy, like really crazy. I didn't talk about this one right here. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna cut some of these leaves right over here and give enough space for the cucumbers to grow. But as you can see, there's some zucchini there, or squash, whatever you want to call it. Okay, right here, look at this. Because all the leaves were coming this way, this literally took all my garlic to fall down like this. Now, it's gonna be pretty interesting when I try to grow and see if it's gonna even grow. Like, is it gonna be okay being like this, you know? I don't know. So this is another thing that I will not be doing next year. Nada. I mean, look at this. Everything is down. All right, this bed is doing pretty good. There's some flowers. I see zinnias coming out. There's a few places. And also this is start to do pretty good. And this is a cucumber plant right here, by the way. This is just one cucumber plant. I did harvest a few cucumbers from here, but looks like I need to really come out and take this. And there's a cucumber in there too. There's a few cucumbers on this. So again, I had extra cucumber plants and I didn't want to throw it away, so I just planted them over here. This is doing pretty good too. That looks like there's these little flowers coming up. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, I love this color. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, tomorrow when I come out, I'm going to harvest my cabbage. All of them will be out. Look at, I think these are pretty good. Look at this. So, of course they're suffering, but it's okay. Once these are out, I'm gonna make sure that those are doing good. My peppers are doing good over here too. Looks like my sweet potato took off. Look at this peppers. All right, these are peppers on here too. All right. And look at this one over here. And this plant, this raised bed has zinnias and eggplants, and it looks like the fertilizer I gave last week, it did help them. But I'm gonna apply another one. This is for the root system though. It's not gonna be like a nitrogen. It's not gonna have any nitrogen in it. Of course, my disappointment raised bed with corn. All the fertilizer I gave them, and then look at this. I really thought I was gonna have a good luck with this bed, but I didn't, because I did fertilize them, like gave them heavy fertilizer, and I don't think I'm gonna have anything. I really think that I should really take everything out right over here and put something else. I have grown corn before, but I never had them like this. Like, is this supposed to be like this? I never seen this before. This is, they even have like corn on them. Look at this. Am I gonna get corn out of this? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a lack of nutrients in there, that's why it is what it is. I don't know if anybody had any experience with them, but if you do, if you had, please let me know, so that way, you know, I will not do it again. All right, let's talk about my peas. My peas this year did awesome. I really enjoyed it, but it started to get really hot. It's already like second week of June, and this is really ready to come out. And in its place, I'm thinking about probably planting more cucumbers or even squash. These are ready to go. And I also have it over here. Like, this needs to be harvested. It's ready to go. As you can see, my garden is crazy right now, and with my with all this rain, with lack of attendance because of my time, it really went crazy. And I still haven't cleaned that up. I still haven't cleaned that thing up over there like I'm supposed to do. And then there's a lot of stuff that I haven't done that I have to do, and I just don't have the time. But let me tell you something. I love coming out here. I love looking at my garden. I love seeing things grow, so it really doesn't bother me. I kind of enjoy it. And this failure, these things that I'm doing, I don't look at it as a negative impact. It's more like, okay, it's happened, it's okay, and next time I will do something else in its place. It's like experiencing one after another. So every year is something different. And I still need to work on the edges. That's something that I still haven't done, but it's okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna do all the trimming, attaching, cleaning up, pulling the old plants that's, you know, done growing, and probably giving them a little bit more fertilizer, because it looks like my tomato plants are not good with the, there was a blossom end rot or something like that it's called. But I'm gonna be here early in the morning to do all this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. But I want to show you guys before I did all the work to show you what, you know, my garden looks like. And I'm still happy. I'm not upset with my garden. So there's a little disappointment, of course, but it's okay. It is still in like very early in the season. Here in Georgia, we do have a long growing season, and like all the way end of October if possible. That's around that time usually we get the first frost, but we can grow anything all the way there. So if I really want to, I can plant my second round of beans and cucumbers and squash and all that stuff. But I probably will, because I purchased more seeds and stuff like that, but now I want to put more flowers into the gardens. So but I do want to grow a lot more stuff, because based on what it looks like as far as like a squash and stuff like that, I don't have a lot. So tomorrow I'm gonna also do some harvesting as well, because I need to get rid of this garlic, especially ones that I planted way early. Those I need to be harvest and get rid of all the dead plants and all the other stuff. So next year in this area that you see right here, each bed gonna have its own plant, and when I plant them, especially like long vine vegetables like pumpkins, zucchini, not zucchini, squash and stuff like that, butternut squash type, they're gonna have their own bed. I'm not gonna mix them up. I'm not gonna put them side by side like that anymore, and I'm probably not gonna put like 3-4 plants either. They're most likely 3 plants per raised bed, and the size of my beds right now on this area, they're 12 by 4, so it's not even large. I don't know, it's quite interesting. I kind of like it, but I think I can do a lot better in this space. Like, look at that, so pretty. Mosquitoes are out, of course. They're literally eating me alive right now, but this is my current position with my garden. I hope when you guys plant your plants, and you will have a different idea how it's gonna look if you put them together. So, but anyways, it's getting late, but I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for walking through the garden with me, and I will see you guys on the next video. You all have a good evening. Bye bye.